Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. In this video I would like to focus on what we have been concerned during the last lessons of oral English. The matter of ideology and all of those things that are related to this topic. Then I will try to make a connection between this and the current educational system. To begin with, ideology is described or understood as referring to the point of view or worldview a person has, that is the sum total of culture, assumptions, beliefs, etc. According to Van Dijk, that is the pronunciation of his name, I guess, and the text that we have been discussing during the lessons, ideologies not only consist of shared and social beliefs, but fundamental axiomatic beliefs underlying the social representations shared by a certain group. It seems to me that an ideology is quite essential since it represents the construction and the basis of our identity as human beings. In my opinion, everything is affected by everything, so in this case we have been influenced by a plenty of ideologies since we were kids, and all of these ideologies were implemented or shared in mass media, in the radio, and as simple as the things that we heard from our parents or from our friends, etc. Our identity, our position in society is usually determined by the knowledge that we acquire when we interact with others, sharing a great amount of information about different aspects of the world and its social composition. In this way, we would be producing and constructing a certain ideology based on that knowledge, of course. Therefore, we will have a discourse to stand for. Regarding the current educational system, it is probable that there is a big gap between ideology and discourse, as Van Dijk expressed in his text. And from my point of view, and through my experience that I have acquired being in this educational system, I have comprehended that the abstract or the theoretical schemes are utterly far from being practiced. However, I have discerned that there are external factors in the educational system that impede or restrict individuals to express their ideology as a meaningful or solid discourse. This is how we come to question whether an educator should express his or her ideology or not, since they are who transmit knowledge to students. In that way, we can realize that students can be influenced by teachers' ideologies and deny their current ideology, of course, if they have one, or get into a contradiction because the teacher is seen as an authority figure in the classroom. Therefore, he is like the owner of the absolute truth. From my perspective, if a teacher presents his or her ideology or point of view, it is important in the process of questioning in students. To question, to doubt, is essential to create a constructive atmosphere in the classroom. So in that way, it is quite possible for teachers to apply their discourse as a method to create discussion and debate among students. To sum up, I have come to the conclusion that ideologies are quite important because they have the power to move large groups of people. They have the power to create an identity, whether personal or shared. And last but not least, they can create a discussion space, since ideologies are usually contemporary and contingent issues of great importance in society.